Facebook and Goodwill community. My name's Anthony Hawkins. I'm here at the Goodwill Working Community Center. And today is Hump Day Trivia. Everyone's excited. I'm excited because I came up with some really good questions. And today's trivia is going to be Columbus sports trivia. How well do you know sports from your hometown? How well do you know Columbus trivia? Well, we're about to find out. So let's go to our first question. Number one, the Columbus Blue Jackets were an expansion team in the NHL. And I'm not going to say the year because that's going to be a question later on. They reached the playoffs, though, for the first time in 2009 under the direction of which head coach? Can you name the head coach? Trying to see if there's anybody watching me today.
Got two people up. I'm probably one.
Oh, I see two. Anybody got a guess?
Just getting
That coach was no other than. How come the name? Technical difficulty. That coach's name is Ken Hitchcock. Question number 2. What was the unofficial name of the night before the first inaugural game of the Columbus Crew? What did they call that night before that first game? That's going to get old for me to do that 20 different times.
that way you can see what's up.
That day was called Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Get it? Christmas Eve. Question number 3. What is the name of the Major League Lacrosse team here in Columbus, Ohio? What is the name? Now, I didn't even know that we had a professional lacrosse team, but we do. Who knows the name of that team? I know, but do you? Tick, tock, tick, tock. Any guesses? If you said the Ohio Machine, you are correct. I see Gary Gerhardt got it correct. Of course, I think he was the one that told me the answer to the question. So, moving on. Question number 4. What is the name of the stadium where the Columbus Clippers played from 1977 to 2008? Down there at that Dime a Dog night. Ah, back in those days where I used to eat a lot of meat. Had a lot of dimes of dog. And the Dollar Brat night? Is that another night of that? Fun times back in the day, eating meat. What was the name of that stadium? I actually played in that stadium several times when I played college football in Muskingum College. Everybody ready? Got your guesses? The name of that stadium was Cooper Stadium. It was awesome too to play there when you're in college because it was a turf field and it was really, really soft. It was the softest field that I've ever played on. Next question. What year did Ohio State win their very first national championship? What year did they win that first national championship? And a bonus point if you can name the team that they beat. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I should come up with some game show music to play. Next time I do that, I'm going to have game show music. We're going to be official here at the Goodwill Work Community Center. Everybody got their answers? The year was 1942, and they beat the Indiana Hoosiers. Chew on that for a while. The Indiana Hoosiers is the team they beat for the national championship. They must not have played a national championship game. They must have just played the schedule out, and they became undefeated. Because I wouldn't think that Indiana would be playing in a national championship game.
No, the Hoosiers.
Not to discount the Hoosiers as being a juggernaut in football back in 1942, because they very well could have been. Next question. Who was Ohio State's first football coach? Believe it or not, this gentleman was 23 years old when he was the head coach at Ohio State. And he didn't get paid. He did it for free. Can you imagine Jim Tressel or Urban Meyer or Ryan Day coaching for free? It wouldn't happen these days. But I digress. Who was the name? What was the name of Ohio State's first football coach? His name? Alexander S. Lilly. And he was head coach in 1890. It was a long time ago. I wasn't even thought about in 1890. I'm sure half the people in my family wasn't thought about in 1890. Go figure. Question 7. Ooh, here's a good one. I bet you didn't know there was a war that gave birth to the Ohio State Michigan rivalry. Do you know what that war was? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'll give you a hint. It's named after a city that's in Ohio, which means I think we probably won the war. Kind of like we've been winning these football games here lately. Hope we don't have any Michigan fans listening. Sorry about that.
Robert Conley.
What is the name of the war that gave birth to the Ohio State Michigan rivalry? Everybody got their answers? That war was the Toledo War, and it was also called the Ohio-Michigan Boundary War, and it was I also researched it was also called Phillips Corner War. But yeah, those of you wanting to know the history of the Ohio State Michigan rivalry, it's because we were fighting over Toledo. Who won at Toledo? I guess we won because Toledo is part of Ohio, not that state up north. Question number 8. What professional golfer founded the Muirfield Village Golf Club? They call him the Bear. I think they called him Bear because of the Big Bear stores that used to be here in Columbus and closed in 2000. Well, no, that would have been 1998, I believe. 96 when Big Bear closed. What was that gentleman's name? Golden hair. He had the fluffiest golden eyebrows, like when he was playing, like big fluffy eyebrows. That gentleman's name is, if you said Mr. Jack Nicklaus, you are correct. Tell you, if you want to have a really good time, you should go over and check out the Jack Nicklaus Center over on Ohio State. It's a beautiful building. If you get a chance to go over and check that out, do so. Question 9. What was the name of the first organized baseball club in Columbus? And no, it's not the Cincinnati Reds, nor is it the Cleveland Indians. What was the name of the first organized baseball club in Columbus? I did not know this until I looked it up and researched it. Everybody got their guesses? Whoops. What happened to my slide? Well, I will tell you the name of that. The name of that was the Buckeye Baseball Club of Columbus. I lost the slide. How did that happen? Question number 10. I said that there was going to be a question about the Blue Jackets about when they first came to the NHL. What year did the Blue Jackets first join the NHL? Rick Nash was our very first draft pick. He actually just came back to the organization just last year, and I think they signed him to the front office. So Rick Nash is back with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Everybody got their answers? What year did the Blue Jackets first join the NHL? The year 2001. So the Blue Jackets are 20 years old. Wow, 20 years old. And we've made the playoffs twice. Question 11. Oh, here's a good one. When did Brutus the Buckeye mascot first appear? When did we first see Brutus Buckeye as the Ohio State mascot? When did we first see him don the sidelines at a football game at the Horseshoe or the Ohio Stadium? Do you know that they had plans to change the Horseshoe into a oval and they stopped because of they wanted to have the Horseshoe circle. It's never been enclosed. You notice that? For those of you that's ever been to Ohio Stadium, great place to go watch a game. Might not be watching games this year though. Depends. Unless you're 6 feet from people. Gotta continue to abide by that COVID restrictions. I hope to be able to go to a game this year. If not, I'll be watching them on TV. OH.
Mark Russell says 1965.
1965 is the correct answer. Look how cheesy he looks. Not that compared to what he looks like today. Looks like chocolate dud. Not that it's chocolate. Could be because it's a black and white picture. But if you said 1965, you were correct. Question 12. What Buckeye is the only two-time winner of the Heisman Trophy? Die-hard Buckeye fans should all know this. They should also know his number. Bonus point if you could tell me his number also. This Heisman winner went on to play for the Cincinnati Bengals. Didn't have a very good pro career. I don't think he even played more than 2 years in the NFL. Something about Heisman Trophy winners in the Cincinnati Bengals. John Carter, I think, was the other one. He didn't have a very good year either. Or career, rather. If you said Archie Griffin, 1974 to 1975. I was 4 years old and 5 years old. I had no clue about Archie Griffin at that particular time. That gentleman won 2 Heisman trophies. Never been done. There was a gentleman that was in the running. Was it RG3 in the running? Like he won it 1 year and then was in.
I don't remember.
Was it RG3? No, there was someone that won it, but and then the next year they were invited but didn't win.
7 years he played for Cincinnati.
7 years. Longer than what I thought. And question 13. What popular gymnast, and I should have put Olympic gymnast, was born in Columbus, Ohio? She lived with her grandmother. What is this young lady's name? Well, she's not a young lady now. She's actually a grown woman now, but back in the day when she was competing in the Olympics, she was from Columbus, Ohio. Does anyone know the name? What is her name? Everybody got their guesses? If you said Simone Biles, you were correct. Simone is from our good city of Columbus, Ohio. Well, I hope you enjoyed our Columbus trivia. Hope you learned some things because I learned a lot as I was coming up with these questions. And I look forward to spending time with you in the near future. Have a good day. And we are out.
Yeah, 6 or 7 people jumping in.